Alright, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Chris Allen back for another Chris Allen recap. Chris Allen recap number 14 to be exact. So, it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, and that's because usually all I really talk about is Call of Duty and how zombies has kind of been declining and letting us down. But that horse has almost been beaten to death, so there's no reason to keep talking about that until something major happens or until I feel so inclined. But anyway, as you can probably tell from the picture, the main topic, the main talking point of today is Bitcoin. And again, I don't know how to structure this bullshit, but I'm going to just talk about my experience, and I kind of want to say how my experience is shitty and what it's kind of made me realize about Bitcoin recently. So this could, as always, probably go into other topics such as New York being shitty, which it definitely will. But it could go into anything else, so let's see what happens. So basically, to finally start our epic tale off, our epic journey, I've started crypto mining with my computer about a month ago, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. So we'll round it to about a month, right? Now, I use NiceHash. I got it from Linus Tech Tips video, and I'm going to explain, first of all, what I think the perception is around Bitcoin, what my perception is around Bitcoin going into it, and how much of the horrible shit I've heard, and my actual perception of it after doing it for a month. So, as I said, I found my mining site, NiceHash, from Linus Tech Tips video. He put it out, and I was like, oh, I trust Linus. Let me do this because he's trustworthy, right? And I did it for about a month, and so far currently with Bitcoin, changing from around $50,000 to $60,000 around there, I've made about, I would say, 50 to 60 bucks, maybe 65. We'll average it to 65. So a month, 65 bucks, passive income. I mine with the 2080 Ti Super, or 2080 Super, not Ti. So, I don't have the weakest graphics card. I wish I had the 3080, but, drought. Fucking shortage. But anyway. So, people's kind of view of Bitcoin, and my view of Bitcoin, was like, wow, this is like the poor people's way of getting rich. This is like some way for the little guy like me, or, any other average Joe out there, where I would say a bit of luck and just a bit of dedication, we can mine crypto, we can get Bitcoin, we become rich, right? Because Bitcoin just seems to keep going up. The only thing you really need to do in my mind with Bitcoin, and I feel like a lot of other people's minds with Bitcoin, is somehow get it and then wait for a really fucking good price to happen on the market. But in essence, I thought it was really like for everyone, in a sense, like for poor people, for like, middle class, for rich people, for anyone. Now, once I actually got into it, I'm going to describe the way I felt about Bitcoin and all the sites going around it. So, to this very day, I have not found what in my mind seems to be a good or reputable Bitcoin place. So, I'm not too familiar with Bitcoin, so a lot of the stuff I might say might sound like, the talk of an idiot, which realistically it probably is. But again, this is my experience so far, coming from the layman's perspective. For those of you who don't know, that's the normal person. Because although I'm Chris Allen, I consider myself a normal person. But anyway. All the Bitcoin sites I've been to, like Coinbase and NiceHash, right? Those are the two I mainly use. I've come to find out that not just one of them, but both of them have had shady practices done where they basically steal money or steal Bitcoin from their customers. Oh no, like you got hacked, your money's gone. Oh, but don't worry. Us being the nice providers we are, we'll pay you back for it. And, initially I was like, okay, everyone gets hacked. It's a normal thing that happens. It matters how you deal with it and, if it happens again. But little did I know, and little did I actually think about, they did this probably, intentionally. Because I heard the owner of NiceHash actually got marked as a cyber criminal for actually doing this intentionally. They take your Bitcoin for themselves. Now, again, this is alleged. I don't know if this is proven, but at least not, again, I don't know too much into it, but this is what I've heard, so I don't know if it's actually 100% true, but I'm pretty sure it is. But they take your Bitcoin when the price is really high, they use it to, obviously make a good profit, and then they pay you back when the price becomes low, so they're basically paying you a lot less and making money off you, which is really shady. Now, I haven't yet come across a site where people have told me, yeah, nothing bad's happened to the site. Mind you, I'm in a very small community, and not much of my community actually messes with Bitcoin like I do. But still, I haven't found a site, and being the average person who maybe doesn't have friends who do Bitcoin, if you're like the first one who's going into it, it seems really like there's a big security risk. Like, I don't trust these sites I'm doing business with. But I have to do business with them because I don't know anything else because I'm stupid. But anyway, aside from that, going into it, I had skepticism. And because of this skepticism, I actually bought a cold wallet. For those of you who don't know, cryptocurrency obviously is digital. Bitcoin is no different. So you need to store it someplace. So you could either store it on the wallet that, the mining place gives you, or a proprietary wallet, I think. I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly, but a different wallet that you could get from somewhere else, aka Coinbase. But again, NiceHash and Coinbase have both stolen crypto. So I was like, okay, let me just buy a cold wallet, which is a wallet you own, which basically stores the key to access your crypto. So basically all you need to know is it's in your control. No one could get to it, but you could also lose it. So it's like a flip coin, but it's like the safest thing out there, and there's almost no way as far as I could tell to hack it. So I wanted a cold wallet. I got a Ledger wallet, which is a cold wallet, Ledger Nano S, I believe, and it cost me around $50. So I was like, okay, whatever the fuck this mining can do for me, I don't really give a shit. All I wanted to do is just give me my investment back on the Ledger wallet. That's all I want. Now, I'm going to get to that. So they have minimums you need to do before exporting your Bitcoin, right? So in my opinion, the minimums are kind of ludicrous unless you're really mining with like multiple machines and you're like serious about it. For the average everyday man, which again, I consider myself one of those, it will take you about a month if you have a semi-decent graphics card and you do it a lot. And even then, it probably would have taken me a little bit more. But anyway, it takes you a month to make like, $60, which isn't bad. It's literally passive income. So it's at no cost to me. But, aside from electricity, but it pays for itself in that sense. The problem I have is, a couple days ago, I think it was either yesterday or before yesterday, it was very recent, I actually said, okay, you know what? Let me actually try and withdraw my Bitcoin. And this is kind of where I noticed that my view of Bitcoin has been warped. And it really isn't for the people who are like, just, passive whatever into it. You could definitely make some money off of it, but it's like, God, it's so annoying. That's my main thing. Like, Bitcoin, if you really think you're going to become rich off this shit, if you're not serious about it, or if you don't have a lot of money to spend in it, you're not going to do shit with this. And I was basically, like, I wasn't proved it, because I didn't get to that point yet, but, excuse me. Let me just keep going. Let me just explain, because now I'm getting all over the place. But I tried to withdraw my money, right? So I put some money, about $30, into my Ledger wallet. And I noticed when you transfer money around, no matter what you do, if you buy the Bitcoin, if you sell the Bitcoin, and if you transfer the Bitcoin to another wallet, they cost you. These companies want to take a fucking profit out of anything. So not only do they steal your fucking Bitcoin, allegedly, they also charge you for just doing shit. Which, okay, that one, you could kind of explain like, okay, they need to use the network. They have fees for using the network. It's understandable. But some of the fees are fucking ridiculous. Like, NiceHash charges double the fee of Coinbase for getting rid of selling a Bitcoin, or transferring it, transferring a Bitcoin. So here's the way I see it, right? To make about $3 to $4 takes me like a whole day if I'm doing it like nonstop with my graphics card. They charge me a whole day's worth of profit just to transfer my money somewhere. Are you shitting? Like, that is so ass. And it just really goes to show you like, yo, these companies are the ones making money. The ones who are already rich are making money. Like, okay, this kind of feels shitty. Like, I worked so hard and they're just taking a day of my profit for just moving my money, not even like selling it or anything. Moving my crypto. But I was like, whatever. I put my 30 fucking crypto, my Bitcoin, into Ledger, which ends up actually becoming like 24 after like it went down and I lost the money transferring it for the cost. And it turns out that you have to have a minimum. And again, this is showing that it's really for rich people. or middle of the class people, not like average Joes or poor people. You have to have a certain amount of Bitcoin, which at this point equaled to around $263. So I would need to be mining for like a good couple months, like 6, 12, 18, 24, like almost half a year, if not half a year, to actually be able to withdraw any money I make from this shit if I use Ledger. I'm probably actually just going to use fucking Coinbase at this point, but I'll get to that. So you need to, like, if you're like not heavily into mining, you need to mine and slave away, even though it's passive income, for months at a time. And I'm like, yo, this is really some bullshit. Like, are you kidding me? I need some water after this nonsense. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll only store crypto on my Ledger wallet if I really just want to have a lot of it on here, because it is still safe. At that point, I understood, like, okay, this wallet was kind of a wasted investment for me right now until I get really into crypto. If I actually mine a lot or create a super miner, which I doubt I'll do. But still, it's not wasted, it's just I'm not going to use it for a very long time, right? But then I noticed more things that these fucking stupid ass companies do. Not only is, like, it honestly isn't even Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't the problem. I'm not angry at Bitcoin. If anything, Bitcoin is great. I'm angry at the people who you have to go through to use Bitcoin, like Coinbase, Ledger, NiceHash. Like, all these people are fucking fuckheads. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. So I have Ledger, right? You know, I'm thinking, okay, once I get that amount, I could just withdraw it. Yeah, they might, like, or I could sell it. Yeah, they might charge me something, they might take a cut of it, but whatever. I'll sell it. I'll make, you know, actually a profit. And then guess what I fucking find out? You can only sell this shit, according to what's on their website, and I'm too lazy to put a picture of it on screen. You could only sell this shit if you have a connected bank account that you have bought crypto with, and crypto's fucking expensive. I don't know if there's a limit. I don't know if I could only buy like $5 with it. If so, I'll just buy the $5 and then transfer everything out, like, right away. Fuck it. But, like, they are really trying to get you to just spend money and make money off you. Like, this shit is actually ridiculous. And then to add even more insult to injury, and this is kind of where I'm gonna start to describe New York and how shitty it is. For those people who think New York is good, you're a fool. But I was like, okay, if I connect my bank account, which I already feel like is going too far into my privacy, but whatever, I'll do it. I have multiple bank accounts. I could spare one of the burner ones. At that point, I was thinking, okay, I can actually get my money, right? I could sell it, transfer it over. No, because I'm in New York, selling, exchanging, doing anything with crypto aside from, I think, buying it is not fucking allowed. I didn't try and buy it because I'm not going to try and buy it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't even let me buy it either. Like, this shit's crazy. Because I'm in New York, and because the New York laws on, like, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is, like, so weird, and it takes so long to go through the fucking bureaucracy in the state, it's like, you can't even do anything with Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin, and I can't even sell it. Let's say I did have $300 worth of Bitcoin. I couldn't sell it. I couldn't sell it because I live in New York. So not only would I have to buy Bitcoin to be able to sell it from my bank account, I can't even sell it. Like, at that point, it's kind of half the fault. Like, okay, not half the fault. It's all the fault of New York. But at this point, I'm, like, angry more than half, really, at, like, the companies who do all this cryptocurrency bullshit and who suck ass. And then I'm also, like, half mad, even though it's less, at New York for just being a shitty-ass state. But to not venture off into too many, you know, sub things or other topics. Yeah, basically that's it. Just, like, crypto sucks ass. I thought it would be a nice way for me to make some income. I didn't think it'd be this much of a fucking hassle, but it is. Like, crypto is really, if you're, like, middle class, upper class, and you really want to make more money, but you want to gamble and make money. That's basically what it is. And yeah, crypto just basically fucking sucks. It has annoyed me beyond belief because of all the problems I just said. And it just fucking blows dick. If you're poor and you're thinking of doing crypto, get ready for a headache. Yeah, you'll make some money after, like, a while, and it is free income. It's not really, you know, you're not doing anything for it. It's just, you're just making it with your GPU. But God, once you want to get it out, if you live in New York, it's fucking annoying. Yeah, that's it. I'm just angry at crypto, and it's not what I thought it was. I'm still going to do it, but I'm angry about it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you now have more information on how fucking ass crypto is sometimes. But that's it. I'm out of here.